I was going to try out for the JC, but then my dad told me to have to work because bills started to come in, and then I got my own car, so I'm like, okay, I'm not going to have my parents pay for that. So I had to do my own stuff. And then I was also going to play for Pacific Union College this past fall, but then I didn't want to take out a big loan, and because I didn't want to pay so much for a school that doesn't have my major, and just to play a sport, it's kind of like, it's going to be a mistake. So I ended up coaching the JV team. I don't know if you guys noticed that from RUP. I think it was basically just to show that my parents that I'm willing to do whatever I'm capable of doing. Because throughout high school, they didn't really supported me in sports. They just thought, oh, you shouldn't be playing sports. You should just focus on school. But my motivation was my goal. I'm like, okay, I need to do this in this certain sport just to show them what I'm capable of doing, also keeping my grades up. So I just basically, I guess you could say it was my parents that were motivating me. It's like, oh, you can't do this. I'm like, oh, yes, I can. So just to prove them wrong, I guess. I think I faced a lot of peer pressure because of my friends. They would want me to do something that I know was bad. So I had to stick to my own strength, and I had to stay on my feet. So I would always say no to everything that they would want me to do that I knew was bad. So I don't know. I think every teenager goes through that, when it has to do something with drugs or anything, But you just really have to stick to what you believe in and not what other people believe in, just to be cool. You're cool if you follow your own words. You don't have to follow anybody else's. I would say my dad's the most supportive, but he doesn't show it. He's a really quiet dad, and he'll only talk to me if I'm alone with him. But if he's talking to me in front of everybody else, it's just a different dad. So he hides his little soft spot. It doesn't really matter to me because at the end he's still being supportive, because sometimes you do need your dad to be there and give you advice. I mean, sometimes he could get in an angry mood and then give you advice in an angry mood, and you take it I don't know if I should take this advice, but no, he's a dad, so yeah. I remember I got my first pet. It was a baby chicken, and then it grew up to be a burgundy color. So I thought that was pretty cool, and we would play tag with it. We would hit it, and it would chase us around. But then my mom, one time, my grandma came from Mexico, and you know how in Mexico it's easy to kill a chicken. So yeah, they murdered my pet. My dad's cousin, she's a probation officer, and she talks to me a lot about helping kids out and just all these problems that these kids are having, growing up. Some people grow up without parents. I don't know if you heard of Valley of the Moon, that program. Some kids just need that support and that guide. You could be, by being a probation officer, you're basically being like a parent, and just showing them the right way, helping them out through school, making sure that once they get out of school, they find a job, keep themselves busy. And I don't know, I just really helping kids out. So, yeah. Follow your own steps. If there's people that are trying to pressure you to do something or to be like them, don't. Be your own person. Have a goal in life. Don't just say it, you have to write it down. That way you wake up, you see it, and you're like, okay, that's my goal. This is what I'm going to do today to reach that goal. Keep yourself busy, play a sport if you can, or join a club. Because if you keep yourself busy, then for sure you'll be out of that bad stuff that some people are getting into. be a role model, even for a little kid, your little brother, your little sister, show them the right way. And just stick to your goals and your words. Stay true to yourself and don't let anything bring you down, because if they do, then get back up. You're a strong person inside. Everybody is. They just have to see it in themselves. Well, if I wanted someone to understand how it is, I would want them to shadow me for a day. Take them around, meet certain people, meet different cultures, because right here is a different culture. Just show them how, like in Cinco de Mayo, how we usually have the little festival here. Like, some people come just to see it and like actually learn from different cultures. So, I don't know. I guess, yeah, someone needs to shadow a Roseland person to actually understand how it is. Not just by what they hear and what supposedly it's a bad community. Because I don't see any gangs around here. So.
Hi, my name is Luis Soto.
My name is Zahaira Mahira.
Hi, my name is Elizabeth Padilla.
Hi, my name is Laura Pena.